Hi, welcome back. This is HRU Speaks, and this is going to be another journal highlight. Okay, in these, I go back in my old journals and I pick out entries that could be relevant or current with today's energy. Okay, and so if you're new here, thanks for coming. Just pull up your seat and get comfortable. You're welcome, and if you're old, thanks for returning and hanging in there. Okay, and so I have a part one, two, and three that I'll be posting at TikTok. All right, and so if you're interested in seeing those at TikTok, the flies they sperming, okay. And so if you're interested in seeing those at TikTok, you can visit HRU Speaks. All right. And so without further ado, we're just gonna get into the first entry, okay. And so with the first entry, it could be somebody who's they could have met somebody at a club, or a club is significant. Somebody could work at a club, somebody could have been out or whatever, and they could have met a person. And this person could have been like real fun, or it could be fun, but they could be the wrong person for a person, or vice versa. Tooth that could have been significant, or a Spanish woman could be significant, and also somebody could need to like exercise their physical talent. Like somebody could have like a talent or whatever. Maybe I kind of feel like they may be letting it go dormant, but they could be kind of good, and it's like practice make perfect. Maybe it's not. Maybe they don't feel like they as good as as they feel like they should be, but they're pretty good. And if they exercise it and practice it, they're gonna be even better. Okay. And so I kind of feel like telling you it's worth a try. It's worth, use it or you're gonna lose it. That's the thing. All right. And so the next entry we got is somebody could be texting or reaching out to someone from their past that they haven't heard from secretly. Okay, this person that they're reaching out to could be in a relationship. The significant other could find out and do some damage to a person's car or to them. This could be the significant other or the one that they're cheating with. All right, for some, this is a same gender relationship, and it could be a secret, but not anymore. On the flip side, someone could be in a new relationship that they're keeping a secret from everyone, or an ex. A shortcut, an Aquarius, a Land Rover, or a truck, and or a Pisces could be significant. All right, someone ex could have a substance they can have a substance addiction, okay, and they could have been under the influence when they damaged someone's car. Okay, a person's money could triple from a side hustle, but they need to maintain their main job. This hustle could involve renting a lot, a booth, or a space. Someone could be undercharging for their work or services, and they need to ask for what they want. People will still support because they like their work. Be careful at your job, in your job parking lot. They could be watching. Somebody could be watching when someone leaves for breaks. This could be the employees or other people around the area. Maybe this person should just stay put. Some could be employee of the month, and all money and career matters could go well. All right, a tall woman, gold braids, locks, or hair could be significant. A new job could be drug texting someone because someone is giving them a hard time because they're jealous. A tall man could be significant. All right. And so the next entry we have is everything could be out in the open. Two people are deciding that they're putting their sneaky link situations to a risk and working on being a family. There could be someone who may still feel as though someone may still be messing around with a particular person. On the flip side, someone could be trying to convince a significant other to stay. They could be denying an affair. A fake friend, a nephew, a fake friend, a fake friend nephew could be moving, or this is a nephew. All right. For others, this nephew could be traveling to see someone else's woman, and the bedroom action was trash, or they feel like it would be. Someone could be telling another, let's just be friends. They could have someone else, or vice versa. Near the water, a Bugatti, a Leo Aries, a Sagittarius, and a Cancer could be significant. A supervisor could not like someone. A short man is significant. A boss or coworker could be lying on a person. They could be saying they're late all the time, and that a person is on drugs. Okay, they could be hard on this person because they're jealous. Once again, a tall man could be significant, and they could no longer work there. And I forgot to say this is that would be like this is Leo fire elements. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So this could be about one, surrounding one, or it could especially resonate with one. Okay, so the next up is air, and this could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And once again, okay, this could be about one, surrounding one, or it could especially resonate with one. So when I call them out, that's gonna be the rules. So you already know. So I'm gonna have to keep repeating it. All right. So someone is turning down their significant other advances. Well, someone could be tired of hearing no and they can't take it anymore. They're about to reach out to the baddest super freak they once knew and get away for a minute. Some for good. For others, a sibling could receive or win some money or they already have. This could leave someone else jealous. A Porsche, a Mini Coupe, a Toyota, and an Aries could be significant. On the flip side, someone could pay someone to leave another person alone. Someone is being hard on a person because they are jealous and they want to put someone else in a person's position. They could be watching a person's time. A thief could pop up, possibly a boss. Go back to school. The path is clear for you. Okay, and so then it's Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. All right, somebody could have stopped smoking or they haven't smoked in a week. For some, this is 7 months. Others could be deciding to ride and get together with someone they haven't seen in a while. Someone could be coming clean about the past or the present, about the past or the present. There could be rumors in the streets about another person being in a relationship, or they could be talking about how good the P or D is, or how it looks. Okay, someone could be sad today because they found out their significant other was selling it. They was, use what they got to get what they want. All right. They could have been using them for money. Others could have found out a person wasn't pregnant. Someone could have planned to propose to this person or they already had. After this comes out, one of these people could be walking away or moving. All right. Someone could have been traveling to see someone in a person's family, a street pharmacist, a Capricorn, and or a uncle, a Cadillac, and or tattoos could be significant. All right, you may have to stand your ground with a boss concerning some office gossip. Okay, somebody should take the new job. It could be better than the old one. All right, and so the next one we have is um so somebody could either somebody got some pets, somebody just lost their pet, or somebody like lost their pet, like they pet, like their favorite pet may have went on the glory or whatever, but it's like it's with a person still in spirit. They're like they pet is still surrounding them. So it's either one or the three. Okay. This could be a black man. Um this person could like have somebody, but they could want another person too. It's like you right, like maybe somebody called the person out, like I know you got somebody else, and it's like, yeah, you right, I do got somebody else, but I want you to, okay. So somebody could want two people. This could be a street pharmacist, a black man could be significant. Somebody could have a Bob, or a Bob could be significant. All right. And so the next entry we have is going to be water. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody could be sneaking out to get they could be sneaking out to go to the clouds. Okay, they could be tired of their significant other acting insecure or jealous. They could have felt like somebody was being too friendly with a crush, or this person feels like a person has a crush. Don't y'all cut up at the family function. All right, somebody could get put out for the night or leave. On the flip side, somebody could be trying to swindle someone's significant other out of some money. They could be offering a little bedroom action in exchange, but the significant other isn't going for it. It could make them nervous or scared. A green car, a Mini Coupe, a Aries, a Infinity, a Rolls Royce, or a Bentley could be significant. All right, somebody could be trying to convince another to leave the one that they're with, or someone is struggling to do so. Either this person is struggling with some key children, or the person they are leaving. A coworker could be hating on a person and their work because they want their position. Some could have got an interview. Ask for what you want. There could be a tall woman at a person's job. This person could be a supervisor. They could be stealing, or a supervisor is lying on a person to save themselves. All right. So then the next entry we have is it's actually a dream. Well, I almost get one. Okay, so the next one is somebody could be watching a person. Um, they could be watching a person in secret. You know, they could be this they could have done something, and it could have involved like a whole lot of money. Like they could have did some when they was under the influence. They could have been, drunk. They could have been drunk or something, or some could have happened. They was under the influence of something when they did something, and something happened. And because of it, and it involved a whole lot of money, and because of it, they could be secretly watching another person. Um, or this is somebody like I don't know. I kind of feel like either this is like somebody, like I mean, either way, they like secretly watching a person. Whether they doing it like what it's like they shouldn't be there. Like well, however they watching a person, maybe they shouldn't be there, but they watching a person. Somebody could wear glasses, or glasses could be significant, or I kind of feel like this could be like a camera could be significant or something like that. But it's like I kind of feel like they're watching a person, but whoever this person is, they get it. All right. So the next one is actually a dream. Okay. Let me get my little paper out. I already wrote them down. Okay. And so the first one, okay, somebody could be dreaming about a person consistently, all right, and they could be confused on why. This person could be the one that they were meant to be with. A Pisces and or Libra could be significant, and I felt compelled to say that they could also be like a placement in a person's chart. Okay, so even if they not like a Pisces or Libra sun, they could have these in a chart, and also a Sagittarius or a Cancer could be significant. All right, and so the next entry we have is also if somebody could have went through a person's phone, and they could have not been so happy about whatever they found in that phone. um they could feel some type of way, because I kind of feel like they could have really liked this person. They could have really liked this person. Whoever this person is, either they like well off or well to do, or they could be like, it's like whatever they put their hand in, like it just flourish. Or this is how a person is looking at another person, like they could do whatever, like whatever they put their hand in, it's gonna flourish. But I mean, either or. I strongly feel like whoever this person is, they could kind of I feel like they kind of got it together, and they could be dealing with another person. They either want one or both of these two. I kind of feel like it's both. People are kind of scared when it comes to their feelings when it comes to this person. um October, a Libra, a Scorpio, and or jet black hair could be significant. And so the next one, next entry is also a dream. All right, a person could be receiving a huge blessing. For most, it will be in the form of some money. Okay. And so the next one we have here is okay, the next one we have is somebody could be coming in and asking a person if they still down. Um are they still down? I kind of feel like and somebody's spiritual team to have it had a back, and they're proud of a person's progress. This could be concerning a tall woman, whether this spiritual team being proud of this tall woman, or this is somebody's spiritual team being proud of them when it comes to a tall woman. Somebody could, like I said, somebody could be coming in asking a person, are they still down to do something? Whether it's if they still down to be together, or they still down and the I'm hearing carry out the plan. Someone could be significant, or this is someone that was playing a fireman or a firewoman could be significant. And earlier when I seen this, this could be like somebody maybe planning on or trying to fire a person. They could be plotting and planning, trying to fire a person, and somebody else could be coming in to see if they still down to do it. Like, is the plan still on? Are we still firing them or what? But it's like this person's spiritual team got their back, you know what I'm saying? And they proud of their progress. So, I don't know whether this is like when it comes to this tall women, or, when it comes to this, if it comes to this tall women trying to get rid of somebody else. All right. And so the next one is it's also a dream. Okay. Now this was kind of like a heavy one. Okay. So it say there could be a change of plans, or a person could be changing their mind when it comes to trying to hurt or harm a person. Whereas this person's mission initially was to go after them, they could now be on their side and they're helping them. The other person could have been ready and prepared to defend themselves and do what they had to do. Could have been in a situation where a person could have done something to a person, but either this person spared them, they sent a warning, or whatever they did, or was trying to do, it was blocked. On the flip side, the person they was after could have indirectly helped them in some sort of way, and they're about to return the favor. In some situations, this is a person helping a person clear their name and or face. Um, it could have been a setup. They was lied on and or falsely accused of something they didn't do. This person will receive a blessing and a new beginning. Law enforcement, the military, empty or abandoned apartment, a pew pew getting jammed, running, being out of bullets. Okay, a dark skinned person, a heavy set person, a cousin, someone moving, a store run, a child or children, a person's family members implicating or trying to set them up, a person being framed, cookies, slim frame, a kitchen area, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Leo, a Virgo, a Libra, a Scorpio, February, May, August, September, October, a mother or a child's mother, and or a left arm injury or numbness could be significant. Now in his dream I was like in the military, okay? And apparently I was a guy in the dream. So, and it was like, I was highly trained. It's kind of like this the mofo that, you send out the mofos, but if this mofo get out of line, you got to send the mofo. That's kind of how it was. Like, like this is like a highly trained person, and it's like they could have been framed, but like somebody could have found out, like they was telling the truth or something like that. Now I was looking on the internet and I seen this story, and I kind of feel I know how they got out, because whoever this person is, it's like once they say it's a change of plans and they start helping this person. I think in the dream, I know how they got out. You know what I'm saying? I know how they got out. I know how he helped them. I know everything, but I'm not going to tell it because I saw something on the internet and I'm rooting for him. Run, minute, run. Y'all remember the help. Run, minute, run, minute. So because of that, I'm going to keep those details to myself. I'm going to keep those details to myself. You know, I hope they make it. All right. Um, so with that being said, okay, we're gonna go ahead to the next entry here. Okay. And so the next thing we have is somebody could be telling the person like to put in a transfer. This could be like, maybe somebody been talking and telling the person like they gonna put in a transfer or they gonna leave a person. I kind of feel like this is like a person telling a person that they gonna leave a person, like, or they trying to talk a person into leaving another person out, like, or like, I don't know, like they want a person to transfer. Like somebody could be dealing with this. It's a warlock, okay? So somebody could be dealing with a warlock, and they could be trying to get this person to move or leave another person, and either they want this person that come with them, or this person been telling them that they finna move and they're gonna leave a person or whatever. And this could be concerning somebody could be guilty. This could be concerning a best friend, and if if you have a question, the answer is yes. So a best friend could be guilty. They could have been talking to somebody on the low. Could have been like a warlock or something like that. I don't know. Um, I don't know what the situation is with it, but it's kind of like, they could have been talking to this person on the low, and this person could have been, asking, telling them to come on and leave. They could have been saying that they was going to be together, or this, that, and the other. A Virgo could be significant. So this person could have been, I kind of feel like they was doing this behind somebody's back, for whatever reason. Yeah. And the warlock could have alternative motives for getting this person to leave. All right. So the next one is also a dream. Okay. And so with that being said, all right, so this dream could be connected to the previous dream. Okay. And also the previous scenario. All right. Or this could be a separate scenario, but I kind of feel like all of this kind of tying in is together. It's just, different variations. Okay. All right, so this dream could be connected to the previous or another scenario, but someone could have been plotting and planning to harm or get rid of a person. But through stalking and watching a person, they may have gotten to know this person in a different light, and it could have changed their mind, because not only could this person have a beautiful spirit in some way, they could have inspired this person um, to change or grow in a way for the better. They could like talking and or listening to this person talk. They could learn a lot from it. For some, um for some, through watching this person. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's a bird or it. Okay. let me I'm gonna start over. Okay, so this dream could be connected to the previous or another scenario, but someone could have been plotting, planning to harm or get rid of a person. But through stalking and watching a person, they may have gotten to know this person in a different light, and it changed their mind, because not only could this person have a beautiful spirit in some way, they could have inspired this person to change or grow in a way for the better. They could like talking in or listening to this person talk. They could learn a lot from it. For some, through watching them, they could have also grown a attraction for this person. On the flip side, or another scenario, a person another scenario is a person working for or with a person or people that really don't like, or they don't like or care for this person. All right. Some of these people could be won over because they like a person's work, and the rest, now, I was doing all right. Now I can't get nothing out. Okay, some of these people could be won over because they like a person's work, and the rest, it doesn't matter how good the work is. They could be hung up on outside appearances. All right, a break in, a open window, or coming through a window, a young person, someone handsome or good looking, being armed, videos, or having a platform form, having a secret romance and or deep conversations, a work situation, children, a nanny, a housekeeper, a cook, a caregiver, having to leave work or being sent home, picking up a shift, or moonlighting, a friend, a sister, a racist person, a mother, a daughter, and or white or fair skinned lady could be significant. Side note, a person could really cook well. Okay. And in the dream, that's what won the daughter over. Like, it was like a daughter and a mother, and it was like I was cooking for them, but what the daughter, after I finished cooking, like that's what won the daughter over. The daughter was cool, but the mother, it was like the mother. It didn't matter what you did for her. It was like, it was like she just was like racist, right? She didn't like mankind. um, and so the next entry we have is somebody could be spying. This could be a little deep energy, or somebody is spying on a little deep energy. They could want to step out and holler. I could feel like they want to step out and holler at a person. Somebody could have a bob, or a bob could be significant. But they could be scared that this person is gonna hurt them, or they ain't gonna do right, or they scared it's gonna, they concerned about their feelings. All right. And then on the flip side, this could be somebody spying on a person because they want to take a chance and try to do something to a person. You know, I heard, I suggest not. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Okay, a cancer could be significant. I think for most it's like somebody could wanna holler at a person, but they kind of scared. They kind of nervous about their feelings. All right. Okay. The next interest says someone is in your energy that shouldn't be there. They could be watching a person sleep, but they're safe. And if this is not like literally a person watching a person sleep, this could be like a person watching a person and another person not notice that they're watching. Like um, it's like they oblivious to people watching them, or they don't notice. They don't know what's going on, but it's like it's good either way you say. All right. Somebody should cook for the people. I don't know whether that's like perform like cooking, like you actually need to cook for the people, or if you like cook, or you're a chef, or this is like cooking at home more, like, but they should cook. Um, yeah, and if this is like, figurative, or like they need to cook for the people, they need to be the light and go forth in confidence. If you're surrounded by spiritual animals, this ascended masters and guides, um, a person's spiritual team is going to war for them because they are pleased with them, and so is Most High. Okay. Um, this person could be like one of his favorites, and he is stepping in on their behalf because they're of holy descent. All right. And they got tasks, and he got tasks for them to complete. All right. They're needed to battle in the spiritual world, and it could be time for them to clean up their act. It's time to get it together. Okay. A person could need to read Psalm 63, 19, 38, 3 and 8, 11 and 1 verses 1 could be significant. Okay, and somebody should know that their prayers and petitions are being answered, and they need to do a reading for themselves, whether this is like reading books and getting knowledge, spiritual, knowledge for themselves, or if you like a reader or whatever, it may be time for you to do like a reading for yourself, to help yourself. Okay. And so the next one we have is someone could be asking someone for a chance. A Ram truck, a Aries, and or a Taurus could be significant. A Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could have exposed this person's mother. The mother is either shaped nice, or they have like an addiction. Could be both. On the flip side, this could be a mother's lover being exposed, or their best friend. The lover could be a best friend, or concern. This is concerning a best friend. This could also involve a person's niece. A Ford and or a police could be significant. This could take place this month. The best friend could be guilty. They could be or was broke. A Sagittarius could be significant. A big D energy could be into both genders. They could possibly be involved with a same gender lover. This person could be obsessed with somebody, or someone is obsessed with them. They could like hugging and kissing a person, but they pretend not to like them, but they do. To protect that person, a Cadillac, a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius, chocolate, and or a dancer could be significant. They could have dealt with a person while they was under the influence, and neighbors could have also been watching this person. Someone could be left heartbroken because a person was promising to take care of them, but they was BSing a person. On the flip side, this person could want to return to another person, that they could want to reach out, but they're scared. This person could be getting left by another female who is coming up as a negative energy. A Cancer is significant. This could take place in the morning. They could have been telling a person that they miss them. This person could have been dealing with a they could have been dealing with a man who was traveling and tricking off. March, a Aries and or a Pisces could be significant. A GMC and Friday could be significant. Could be time for someone to do something different. It could involve a smoker, a Toyota and or a Taurus could be significant. And X could be returning to someone for self-preservation. Either they think a person is going to take care of them or this person told them this. Either way, if someone is BSing a person, Infinity, a businessman, a Volvo, a Lamborghini, or a Lamborghini could be significant. This could be concerning a person's girlfriend. They could be begging this businessman to stay near the water. Could be significant. A woman, a white woman in particular, and a Hyundai could be a Hyundai could be significant. They could be pretending to like someone's nephew to get what they need, or this is the nephew. Could be a caramel black man involved. He could have confused a woman with some lies concerning a person with money returning back to them, or vice versa. The one of these people is coming up as vindictive and having control issues, whether it's concerning a person or an addiction. This could involve a wedding or an engagement, a street pharmacist, a Nissan, an Asian woman or cross dresser, a father or a baby father. Someone could have been born between the years of 80 and 89. A skinny mini and someone tall, May, Taurus, Gemini last month, June, Cancer, Leo, travel, a Hermit and or a Virgo could be significant. Somebody could be into somebody could just be into the same gender. Okay, an aunt could be moving Thursday. February, Aquarius, and or Pisces could be significant. This aunt could be unsatisfied with some news on Wednesday about an illness progressing. Okay, and so I'm gonna close it right here because my phone is running out of storage. I got some more, so what I think I'm probably gonna do is go live on TikTok and do the rest. And um if you stay and you watch the whole thing, thanks for hanging in there. And like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to go and visit TikTok at HRU Speaks to see the rest of them. I'm trying to beat time out. Okay. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. If not, come on back because the next entry could be for you.